It's the time to get down.
Perfecting that transition, bringing in all the subsidiaries as we do. That's the way we do it. Starting YouTube. We've got YouTube. We've got Facebook. We've got them all. Morning coffee. Get ready. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Halloween.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Let's get down on the good news train. Have your morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Get the 311 before the morning's done. Laugh until you cry. You can always rely on morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Morning coffee with Mario.
No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not enough. It's Halloween. We got, well, it's coming up. We got to stretch and flex and beat on the chest. Come on, y'all. Morning coffee is live. All you new Facebook friends, time to get off your ass. Get that morning stretch. Come on.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe with it. Vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. Let's go. Funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe with it. Vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, go to sick with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, or Smith the Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure, no question. This time, let's vibe one time without weapons and groove with the music in the smooth session. This time, let's vibe one time without weapons and the beat to me like sap to a tree. It's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all, it's the lyrical recipe, lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me, I accept and expect no less than the best and inject intellect without disrespect. Come on, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe, yeah. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe with it. It's like an epidemic, pop star gimmick. Hit it, get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Don't dream diminished. See, I play the season, y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason, y'all hip the image. But I believe the dream has no limits. I believe that's the whole reason we live it. But they don't get it, they like it's not right, is it? No visit, hip hop here to stay, no shizit. We gonna get it, new improved music, move and groove with it. Choose who you get with. I smack rap back like it's new hoes. My flow hard like Dick, get the skimpy clothes on individuals when anything goes. I play a pick 'em like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Got soul, got so much funk up in the rap, I should pack a fat bowl. Y'all should kick back, relax, and just roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, come on and vibe with me. Hip hop ain't dead, just keep it alive with me. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe. Let's just do what we came to do, just
Come
vibe.
on. Oh, start it off. Thank you, everybody. Had to catch my breath. Had to start it off differently today because we're getting ready. This is the pre-Halloween show. And so we wanted to get you going with that Halloween spirit. Welcome, everyone. Morning coffee. I didn't have your mic up. I didn't have anything. Everybody give it up for my partner in crime.
What's
Victor
up, man?
Allen over there.
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm celebrating Halloween. I'm coming as a hoodie. That's it. That's it, man. Hoodie.
What can we say, you guys? We're getting ready. Welcome to Monday morning, 10 a.m. broadcast. I want to say, well, Vic, first of all, some of the stuff I was starting to mention to you in the pre-broadcast, but I decided to hold off for the show, was because stuff is happening. I don't know what's up with y'all, but so starting Sunday, I think I got like 100 friend requests. Okay, Vic, I got like 100. They still coming.
Where at, though?
Started Sunday.
Where at?
The friend requests started going crazy.
From what app?
From Facebook.
That's what I want to make sure.
From Facebook. Crazy
Okay.
Facebook, and a bunch of young ladies. And, you know, first of all, I want to say something. Y'all suspicious. Some of y'all a little suspicious.
Right.
Hey, but I want to thank and acknowledge all the new Facebook friends that I'm accumulating right now, all the Facebook friends and the increased membership at Pax Stereo TV. Y'all, thank you for expanding my world, expanding my circle. So thank you very much to all the new Facebook friends. It's Monday, October 29th. Like I said, getting ready for Halloween. So we're planning, take a look. It's all about the costumes. It's all about the costumes. Even here at Pax Stereo TV, we're trying to get ourselves in the right frame of mind. I've got some calls from some interesting people about Halloween. For one, our good friend, Candace Renee Rice. Give it up for Candace. Floribama star. She contacted me because she said she wants to bring her mama by. Because her mama is coming to Los Angeles to celebrate Halloween with her, Vic.
Wow, that's great, man. You guys going to do the repeat of walking this Hollywood Boulevard, or is that out?
I told her 2 words. Comfortable shoes.
That means there's going to be some walking.
Maybe for her.
All
I
right.
know I won't be there, but
Okay.
I did take a look and try to come up with some costumes, some mother-daughter costumes, Vic. And the thing about it, you guys, you know, they have them here. They have them here. I did a nice Google search on the mother-daughter costumes, but none for the older folks. So you're all kind of on your own. Everybody, they had plenty of mother-daughter costumes, but not like this. So Candace Renee Rice, and let me show you Candace. I have some pictures. I pulled up some pictures of Candace with her fine self. Here's a picture of her back in the day when she was here at Pax Stereo. Somewhere in here, there's a picture of us out at Halloween.
There's a lot. You just kept them secret and to yourself.
There's a bunch of us out at Halloween with LaSalle Sargent.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of people. They're out there. So you can see this beauty, and she is a beauty. She is a beauty. And I call her the foundation of that Floribama Shore franchise. But so she's gonna. I told her that I said, Candace, why don't you post some selfies that we can re-show in Pax Stereo, mama-daughter costume.
Oh, that would be nice.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I called it the
Yeah.
mama cam. Do the mama cam.
Go ahead, Candace. You could do it. She will disavow any
Give
of
it up
this.
for them, for those of you folks getting ready. So, you know, mother-daughter cam. All
Yep.
this stuff's happening.
Yeah.
So we've had a wonderful week here at Pax Stereo. Like I said, a bunch of stuff going on, a bunch of things happening. And I must admit, I am a little suspect. I am a little suspect of it because it's happening so fast. But, you know, what can I say? It's that kind of a time.
Yeah, I agree.
Now,
Yeah.
Vic, what's amazing is that it's also a time as we head into these holidays, because Halloween actually starts the holidays. It's going to be Thanksgiving, Christmas. So the elections are coming up, and since I must admit, I too am one of those who cares about midterm elections. I usually don't, but this one is a big one. Yeah. November 6th is going to be election. Pax Stereo is going to be following it. Even Mac McAllister, who does the Retro Jazz and Blues show, that is the pre-show for Morning Coffee, he's talking about get out and vote. Vote, everybody. It's the time to get out and vote. Voting is a big deal because people are considering all of this a referendum. Right. A referendum on the president. So get out and get up. Things, it's a bit, besides all that, for me it's an especially busy week. I had to share, sometimes it's too much information, I understand. But as we get older, I'm trying to acclimate many of you along with the things that go along with some of these adjustments so we can join them. But I want you to understand this week I have 2 procedures. In fact, Vic, you got to attend with me because I have to attend with a rational adult, of which...
On both procedures on the same?
No, Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to get, one thing about getting older, you have these wonderful body cavity explorations as the technologists in medicine get to know your body cavities. Right. They get to explore all the caves and crevices in your body. So I have procedures on Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll be posting some stuff about them. I have a endoscopy with a pH probe. They're going to put a pH probe down into my esophagus and measure the acidity. It's all part of getting myself ready, which will come up in a minute to the new part for other stuff. And then I have to have pH. I have to have manometry, measuring pressure. Okay. On Thursday. So, a bunch of body cavity. You know me, I post that stuff for you guys to follow with me, those body cavity searches, because why should I keep it to myself? I want y'all to know what's coming up for you. You have to learn to relax that sphincter. No. I'm sure some of you have more practice than others. And so, goes into it. Okay, so the other thing we're going to talk about this morning, I got 2 things I want to talk about. The main one is being that coming up for the holidays, you guys. Coming up for the holidays, there's things that people think about to make money. There are things that people think about to make money every year. And one of the suggestions that I'm putting out there this year for the holidays as a DIY pay-per-view concert. For many of you don't know, because like I said, I've been friending people like crazy. Vic. One of the ways I friend people is if you have a picture with an instrument, I friend you. Okay. If you have a picture of an instrument and we have 20 to 30 friends in common, I especially friend you. And if you are fine, I am a man. If you are fine, honey, I must admit I found my influence. If you are fine, honey, posing with an instrument, and we got 20 mutual friends, I friended you. So I friended a bunch of people. So we have a bunch of artists coming to Pax Stereo and looking at the show. So, and that influenced me. So I was thinking about the holidays, and I said one of the ways to make that holiday money is to consider doing a do-it-yourself pay-per-view concert. And Vic, it's funny, we brought this up many times, right? We brought this up about the do-it-yourself concerts because people don't realize it. One of the things that you can do today is do a pay-per-view concert because all the indie stuff is set up. Years ago, Ustream, that's now been bought out by IBM, they used to do it. But the software, let's take a look right here. It's called Kling. CLEENG. Go to CLEENG.com, Kling, where we have an account too. And it has been for a while this solution a bunch of the other services were pointing to when you want to do pay-per-view. And let me tell you something. One of the things I like best about them is that they actually allow you to learn it by doing free pay-per-view concerts. In other words, if you do a free concert and set up all the pay-per-view stuff just so you can establish contacts, there's no charge. You can set it up, use the whole service, get to know the service, get to know the ins and outs of the service, and you could do it as a free concert. Now, once you do start doing concerts, they have a whole mechanism here for the pay, and mostly it has to do with processing the money charges, Vic.
True.
But you could do a concert. You could do a concert here, and the kinds of money. Let me see. I was trying to show it. How much can I earn per ticket? And it all depends what kind of a ticket. The example they give you guys, and I think this is a little high, but here's the example they use. They say if you do a concert with a $20 ticket, you actually end up keeping $17.64. All right, here's Kling. In other words, if you do a $20 ticket in the United States, there's $1.49 for the Kling fees, and there's 87 cents for the payment fees. Now, the minimum concert fee they're talking about is $4.50 because they think if you want to charge less than $4.50, you ought to just go on and give it as a free pay-per-view event.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Because they say it ends up where you don't work out making anything significantly.
Right.
But I'm telling everybody about this. Kling, and we're going to be doing a show about it later on. I'll be doing a show about it later on in more detail because it doesn't have to just be a concert. I mentioned concerts, and the reason why I mention concerts because artists can do shows at their house, in their backyard, in their living room. They can do all of that and do it as a pay-per-view event. But it doesn't just have to be a concert. It could be all kinds of events. You could give, some of our people do makeup, and maybe they could do sessions where they teach.
Right.
The possibilities are endless. One of the things I was thinking about is a nude concert.
Well, there.
But then I thought you guys would laugh.
Yeah.
And I decided I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I just want you to.
I
did think about it. The full Monty, because these are the things. These are the extents I'll go to just to get a view, a follow. So remember, that's the thing I'm touting again for the holidays. Make that live money. Go check out Kling, CLEENG, for those pay-per-view events, and sign right up and see what you can get going.
Now, they have Kling presentations on YouTube clips of how to use the app and more instructional, correct?
They do.
All right.
And I was going to show more of it, but I figured, hey,
No,
we're
you
going
didn't
to
have
come
to.
back and do a full
Yeah.
extensive show at a different time again. But yeah, you're exactly right, Vic. The same thing. If you Google it, if you
Right.
go to YouTube especially, there's a bunch of videos of folks up there using it.
And for those of you, a couple of years ago, Niels did the pay-per-view trial or test here to get. It's kind of what he was doing is this beta test, the conditions of how the app works, and then of course what it generates, and then you get to pull away all that information of how much did you promote and campaign. An app is just the app, but it's the energy around it that will give you the results of what already exists. So it was wonderful for him to say, now I understand. I said, yes, it's you have a huge following. Now, the way is to get people to understand why the benefit to them is to watch you, and this app is easy to access, all those return values. So the good thing about it is that we've already had it here as something to promote for other indie artists and producers and or labels to try. Just get beyond the app. It's a little bit easier than you think. It's not. I'll say this. What do you think is more complicated, a YouTube channel or Kling?
A YouTube channel.
Right.
That's why you guys got to try it. We brought this up again. That's my suggestion for the holidays. We're going to have a show coming up about it. But a do-it-yourself pay-per-view concert, a do-it-yourself pay-per-view event of any type, you can do it. We'll do a show about it later, but go on and check out Kling, CLEENG.com, and learn all about it. All right? All right, let's give you today's weather report. Alexa. What's the weather in Compton?
Right now in Compton, California, it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather, with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
Well, let's see how Compton compares to where we are, because we may not be in the ghetto, but we can see the fence. Let's see. I don't even know if this works. Alexa, give me the weather for View Park, California.
In View Park, California, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather, with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
Well, shit, what they're saying is View Park is cooler than Compton, and we knew that, didn't we? Wow. We knew that. Take that, Compton. Yeah. All right, and Alexa, what's the birthday roundup?
Today's birthday stars include beloved painter Bob Ross, born 1942, actor Richard Dreyfuss, born 1947, actress Kate Jackson, born 1948, actress Winona Ryder, born 1971, and pop star Tove Lo, born 1987. Additionally, today in 1969, the first ever computer-to-computer link is established via ARPANET, the precursor to the Internet.
That's some heavy shit.
It's true.
That's some heavy shit. All right. Every week I get to do a slideshow animation, and so I'm going to show that now. Then we're going to come back for a quick session on something that I need your help on. We're going to deal with the issue of young women versus older women in the dating world. I need y'all to help me. We're going to come back, and I'm going to talk about this challenge that's come up in my life. It's the younger women versus older women, because I'm in the dating world now. I'm in the dating world, and I'm not sure I'm ready for all this, you all. I need some help. I want some folks to join in with some suggestions. I see some folks in the chat room. Thornton Dickerson, and Serena Mobley, well, you know they're experienced.
Wow, you throwing them under the bus, man.
And Nancy Hardcastle. I want y'all to give me some insight into younger and older. I see Ashlyn Perez too, big. They're coming. See, they're all over, even in your side, Sydney Harris. I mean, they're live. We're here. Coming back, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the dating dilemmas, and maybe y'all can give me a hand. Here's the latest photo slideshow animation. Oh, except I have the audio turned off. Yeah, I fixed it. Rain is the third thing to go.
Been a long time since I spoke to you, and I know that there's no rhyme or reason to what you to my plea, and you are the only reason. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak. And you are so captivating, and you are an answer to my dream. You are all around me, and I know I fall to pieces when you speak to me. People grow and feelings show, and answers come when you're searching. When you're searching, and you are so captivating, and you are the answer to my plea, and you are the only reason. And I know I fall to pieces when you speak, and you are.
Yes. All right, you guys. That was the latest slideshow animation. I get the luxury, the distinct honor to produce those whenever Victor gets a chance to do a photo shoot. And typically at the end of the Eye Victor, he's catching those photos and we use those. The subject was, of course, our own hot chocolate, Mika Williams. Give it up for her.
Yes, sir.
Slideshow animation.